Hello, we're currently standing outside of...
Our Tawhiti Unlimited Discovery, where I went to high school.
We're going to go talk to an old teacher of Kimmi's, Brent Silby.
We're going to talk to Brent Silby about his new game and get his impression. I think it's going to go great.
Yeah, I think it's going to go real well because
Yeah.
we're taping this after the interview.
We'll have to see.
Let's go. Oh, why don't we start? Do you want to just introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Brent Silby. I am a teacher, but in my spare time, I'm a game designer, and I've been designing games for about 15 years, off and on. My most recent project has been the design of a classic arcade game for the Super Street arcade system. Well, it's a gap filler project, and the idea is that there's a lot of empty space in Christchurch. That needs to be filled with something, so they've taken it upon themselves to fill these empty spaces with interesting activities for local people. Essentially it's a large screen on the side of the Vodafone building which can be controlled from an elaborate joystick. So you stand on one side of the street and you play the game on the big screen. It's set up so that you can't play it by yourself. You need a friend. You want one person jumping on the buttons and the other person with a joystick. It's a game that could have existed at the time, so you'll recognise that it's very similar to Space Invaders, especially that first level, but we wanted to put a few twists in it as well. So I think it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a tribute to classic arcade. Lots of people came out to enjoy the opening ceremony. We even got the wizard from Christchurch and his apprentice there to launch the game, and he sort of cast out the evil demons and everything does what he does. Quite ceremonious in the way he launched it. And since then it's been played about 1,500 times, which I'm really pleased with. The game's been running 24/7 since it was launched, and it's I'm pleased to say rock solid, hasn't crashed yet, so I'm pretty pleased. Yeah, it must be really well coded. Christchurch is the next Silicon Valley. That's a nice idea, isn't it? Yeah, you never know. I think it's got a lot of potential after the earthquakes. I mean, devastating time for Christchurch, but it's kind of created opportunity as well. I wouldn't want to put a limit or constrain Christchurch's future to just being technology. I think we can do a lot more than that as well, right, in non-technological areas. But yeah, I think with government support and with more businesses setting up in Christchurch, I think there's probably going to be a good future for technology in Christchurch. I would go 4 out of 5, I think. The only reason I put it as a 4 instead of a 5 is because the control interface can be a little difficult to manage. It's done through Wi-Fi, so you've got a 20 millisecond delay when you hit the fire button to actually seeing action on the screen. So for me, that would bring it down from the 5 to the 4. But apart from that, I think my impression of the project has been successful. As I said before, I've made lots of games in the past, and they've all gone online, and I never see people play them. I just look at the website stats. I say, oh yeah, my game's been played a few thousand times, or if I'm lucky, a few 100,000 times, and that's all good, but you never really know how people are playing it, if they play it for a minute and then shut it off in disgust, or if they really love it and want to come back again. That's the best feedback you can get, just watching the reactions that people have to your game. And I think that's really rewarding.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hello, we've just been playing the Space Raiders game with bonus guest Audrey.
Yeah, we found Audrey on the street here. We're going to play some games.
What was your impression?
I really enjoyed it. I've gone past this so many times and I've always wanted to play. There's always kids and I don't want to kick kids off the game to play, so...
I wasn't good at it.
No, we weren't too good at it, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do we reckon? Should we do it on 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 5 impressions. That's a
That's a lot of impression.
That's a
Yeah,
consensus.
and how many do we have here? Yes. That's alright.
Thank you, Audrey.
Thank you. Thanks, Carol.
Keep ticking.
And come play the game.
All ages.
Yeah, all ages.
All ages. Bye. Impression of this interview?
Oh, 5 out of 5, certainly. Yeah, one of the best interviews I've ever been involved with. Friendly people, awesome questions.